Good afternoon, everyone. So I hope you are doing well. Thanks again for making the time to attend to this meeting. Before we begin, let me quickly introduce our team. I am Koyum and I will be moderating our discussion. So joining me are Anis, Nabila and Rin. So each of us will be sharing ideas based on different perspectives we have been assigned related to the challenge faced by single mothers in urban areas. So our projects focus on SDG 1.2, which address poverty in all its form. And we are zooming in on the multidimensional challenges faced by single mothers in an urban settings. This includes issues related to health and nutrition, discrimination and social exclusion, economic hardships, and also time poverty. So these are complex and interconnected struggles, and we hope to raise awareness through the meaningful project. So the goal of today's meeting is for us to propose an idea for an awareness project and that reflects our assigned perspective. So after everyone has presented their ideas, we'll be discuss the strengths, weakness, feasibility, and potential impact of each of, and then decide as a group which project we want to develop further. Sounds good, right? So since I will be also presenting from the health and nutrition perspective, I will go ahead and start first. So from the health and nutrition perspective, I would like to propose an awareness campaign. So the idea is to create engaging informative content, so like posters, infographic, or short message. This is for both online and physical platforms. So our goal is to shed light on some key health-related challenges that single mothers often face, such as limited access to proper postnatal care, mental health struggles, and also do not be able to provide adequate nutrition for their children due to financial constraints. So we can display our materials in place like universities, local clinics, community boards, or even cafes. At the same time, we can post them online through Instagram and, and Facebook to reach a wider audience. So here is a quick breakdown. So our mainly target will be the general public. Also, it can be students, volunteer, young professional. It basically anyone who might not yet be aware of these issues. The flexibility is high because we can design the materials ourselves using features like Canva. So the post I think is low cost because it doesn't need much technical skills and has the potential to reach a lot of people quickly. So we can even collaborate with NGOs or even social media influencers to spread the message further. The cons, I think, there's a chance people may scroll past the content without paying attention. And since it's passive awareness, it's harder to measure the actual impact or change in attitude. But still, I believe it's a solid starting point. It's opened the door for conversation and it might encourage people to learn more or take actions. So Anis, what about your thought? What kind of message will you want seminar to send to our audience?
It should focus on breaking down negative perception and stereotype. The message need to show that single mothers are strong individuals facing unjust social barriers and they deserve equal support and opportunities.
So Anis, can you share about your project's idea?
Okay. Thank you, Kayum. I want to suggest to organize a seminar or hybrid talk to help break the stigma and discrimination faced by single mothers. In this event, we can invite guest speakers such as social workers and single mothers to share their stories and experience. Hearing directly from them can help the audience understand the challenge they face and encourage more empathy and support. The seminar will be open to university students, educators, and social workers. It can be held either in a person or online to make it easier for more people to join. Planning this event is quite possible, but it will need proper preparation like booking a venue or setting up an online meeting and invite the speakers. One of the strengths of this event is that it can very be impactful. Real stories and open Q&A sessions can make people think deeply and create a space for honest discussion. However, the number of attendees might be limited, and the event will need to be planned carefully to make sure everything runs smoothly. Overall, this is a good way to promote better understanding and reduce the negative views um, about single mothers. It can help start meaningful conversation and bring about positive change.
Anis, would you include testimonies from the audience or just invited speaker?
A mix would be good. Invited speakers can provide structure, but we could also have a short open floor session to let attendees contribute if they feel comfortable.
Thank you, Anis. That's great. So next, Nabila, can you tell us your idea?
Thank you, Koyung. So for me, I propose creating a 3 to 5 minutes documentary style video highlighting the economic struggles single mother face, such as job challenges, wage gaps, childcare costs, and also daily expenses. We could follow a fictional mother journey showing the realities of juggling work and family responsibilities. Through a mix of interviews, voiceover, and possibly some animation, we can illustrate the emotional and financial challenges these women face every day. By sharing their story, we can also highlight systemic issues and barriers, giving a choice to those who are often overlooked. This format will allow us to connect with viewers on a deeper, more personal level, bringing the issue to life in a way that statistics alone cannot. The target audience will include online viewers, NGOs, policymakers, and also youth. The goal is to raise awareness and spark conversation about this issue. The video is feasible to produce with smartphone and free editing apps, making it more accessible and cost-effective. But the pros include its visual and emotional impact, making it shareable and usable for campaigns. However, the production process could be time-consuming and would require editing skills. Despite this, I believe video content is more powerful because people remember what they see more than what they read.
Would your video be more narrative driven or fact based or a mix of both?
A mix, we could use a story format but insert relevant facts and figure as graphic to back it up.
Could we consider adding real single mother voices to make it more authentic?
Yes, that would make it more compelling. We could anonymize voices or use actors if privacy is a concern.
Your suggestions. So now to this, can you share ahead on your project ideas next?
Thanks, Koyum. So, for my proposal, I suggest hosting a 1 day mini convention focusing on the issue of time poverty among single mothers. This event could include interactive booths, expert talks, and even childcare support on site so that single mothers can attend without worrying about their kids. And the convention could also offer time management workshops, discussions on work life balance, and also platforms for NGOs to provide resources and network with attendees. As for the target audience, it will be local community members, families, university students, NGOs, and especially policymakers who can make real change. As for the feasibility, it's on the lower side. This kind of event needs significant funding, venue booking, permits, and also volunteers to help with logistics. As for the pros, it would be highly impactful. Face to face interaction creates stronger emotional connections and also helps participants directly experience the daily struggles faced by single mothers. The event could attract local media and help connect people with NGOs. But for the cons, cost is the biggest challenge. Also, organizing a large scale event in a short period can be overwhelming. And if we don't promote it well, attendance might be lower than expected. Still, I believe it's a powerful concept. Even if we can't do a full convention now, this idea could be adapted in the future or incorporated into our long term goals. Maybe by setting up a small exhibition alongside this video screening.
How will we attract enough participants to make the event meaningful?
Through early promotion via social media, flyers, and university networks, partnering with NGOs can also boost turnout.
Will we charge for the event or look for sponsorship to keep it free?
I'd suggest we seek sponsorships or grants so it remains free and inclusive, especially for single mothers and students.
Thanks, Noreen. Now, let's bring us to the end of the proposal presentation. A message to everyone. You each brought great ideas to the table. So let's do a quick recap before we decide which direction to go. So first, the campaign is simple and budget friendly, but it might not grab lasting attention. Next, we have seminar, which is meaningful and interactive, but has a limited reach. Then we also have the video, which is powerful and shareable, though it will need time and effort to create. And lastly, we have the convention that it will have a real impact, but it will be a big undertaking, both logistically and financially. Financially. So now, before we vote, I would like to open the floor. Which project do you feel is most realistic and effective for our goals, and what challenge do you see, and how we can overcome them? So let me start first. I think the video is the best option because it gives us a creative way to show the health challenge visually. So people are more likely to connect when they see the struggles, not just hear about them. So what do you guys think?
I agree with that. A video let us mix element like adding short interview or message, almost like a mini seminar within it. If you like the most balanced option.
I'm also voting for the video. It's the most powerful way to combine data with real-life emotion. People remember stories more than statistics alone.
I actually really love the convention idea, but thinking about our time and resources, a video just makes more sense right now. We can still make it meaningful and impactful.
Awesome. So we have all agreed to go with the video project. It's creative, realistic, and gives us space to highlight each perspective, which are health, discrimination, economy, and time poverty. So to keep things on track, let's sign roles first. So we will need people for script writing, filming, editing, and outreach, right? So so I think I can take on the script writing because I already have some points prepared from the health side, and I will make sure to include everyone input so it flows well. So next, who is out for filming? We will need someone to plan for the shots and do the actual recordings.
I can take that. I've got a good phone camera and I can help direct the scene too. Maybe you can film around campus to keep it simple.
Perfect. Now, for editing, who is comfortable putting all the footage together?
I can handle editing. I've used CapCut before and can work on transitions, subtitles, and maybe even some background music.
That's great. And finally, we will need someone to handle outreach and promotion, posting the final video online, writing engaging captions, and tagging relevant groups.
That's me. I'm pretty active on social media, so I will take care of that. I'll make sure we use the right hashtag and maybe tag NGO or awareness pages to boost visibility.
Nice. So here is the quick recap. So for the script writer will be me, filming will be Nabila, and editing will be Nuri, and outreach and promotion will be Agnes. So let's aim to have a first draft of the storyboard and ready before our next meeting. So any question or suggestion before we wrap up?
No, sounds great.
All good.
Let's do it.
Excellent work. I will send the deadline and reminders. See you all soon.